Hey guys, MO Trapper here. Um, so today I got to go to the Missouri Trappers Association Fall Rendezvous. This year, 2019, it was in Chillicothe, Missouri, and it was a great time. Got to spend a couple hours up there, walking around, looking around, talking to people. Got to see Kendall Overmeyer with No BS Traps and Lee Rousat with Rousat Baits and Leon with Top Lot, which was great to see those guys again as well. Uh, Not nearly as big as NTA, of course. You know, NTA we had this year in Springfield, Missouri, which was awesome. So much smaller show than that, but still well attended. Still a lot of vendors. You know, a lot of products. Minnesota Trapline was there. Um, like I said, No BS was there. Ozark Mountain Lures was there. I'm just trying to go through and try to remember who all was there. But anyway, it was a good turnout, good show. Lots of people got to watch a couple of the demos, and it was a good time. So saw a really good Bobcat demo by Justin Elliott. Uh, Pretty unusual, I would say. Kind of an exposed trap set for Bobcats, which I've never really experimented with exposed traps, but but I saw an exposed trap set at the LKL Trapping Experience too that Lee Rousat demonstrated. So, I mean, these guys are good at what they do. They're catching a lot of bobcats. So, obviously, it works. It's a little bit weird to me, but I'm sure it works. So, I think I'm going to maybe try a couple of exposed trap sets, exposed pan sets this year, just to prove to myself that it works, if nothing else. So. While I was up there, I picked up some more stuff, like I needed it, right? But this is Ozark Mountain Lures Border Patrol. So Ozark Mountain Lure is a guy here out of Missouri, real nice guy, and he's got a Facebook page. You can order through his Facebook page. If you send him a messenger message, he can send you an invoice and then ship the product to you. But this is a good product. I've used this and been successful with it over the past couple of years. So it's Bobcat based predator bait. It's not a real strong smell to it, so it's a little bit milder. Nothing real skunky, nothing real overpowering about it. I don't want to make comparisons between baits because I know, everybody's got their own different formula or whatever, but to me, it smells a little bit, not exactly, but a little bit like Top Dog Predator bait from Hoosier Trappers. So it's a similar type bait, and I think it can be used year round, but I think it's probably really good uh, in the early season because it's pretty mild. And another one I picked up is Rousat's Fatal Step. So, I'm a big fan of Lee Rousat's baits and lures. I use, his Bobcat gland. His urine is awesome. The Bobcat urine, and I've got Deep Creek and TP Creek that I use as well. But I'm gonna give Fatal Step a try too. He recommended this one as if you're only gonna buy one, this is probably the one you wanted to buy. So it's got a little bit more potent smell to it than the Border Patrol, but I'm looking forward to putting that to use and getting some results out of it this season. The other thing I got, which is wild smelling, is No BS Lures Tropical Blue Balls Glow DP Bait. So this is for dog-proof traps for raccoons, and it's made by No BS Lures. Kendall Overmeyer, who makes the Canine Extreme traps. You can see that it's coated. So this stuff is coated with a glow powder or something. I'm not really sure, but it's coated with stuff that makes it glow. And I mean, the smell is intense. It is intensely sweet. Probably one of the sweetest things I've ever smelled. So Kendall says this stuff is awesome for DPs. And I actually happened to be standing there waiting in line to pay for that with a couple other trappers who were buying the same stuff, and I asked them if they had experience with it, and they both said yes. It's all they use in DPs anymore. They tried it. One guy tried it like 2 years ago, and the other guy tried it last year, and they said it works like gangbusters. So looking forward to putting a bunch of that in some DPs and catching some coons with it. The big purchase that I made at the MTA this year is this guy. So this is a Death Ray, Lee Steinmeier's Death Ray. I got the 2-footer. I was able to talk with Lee while we were there. He went through the use of this product. This is a dispatch pole. So it works like a caulk gun. As I squeeze this, you can see that the ring is backing out here. So as I pull the ring, sorry, I got to pull this lever. I pull that lever and pull the ring. Then the loop closes, right? So you close the loop down over the animal's neck, and then pump the handle here, and that applies additional pressure, so you can dispatch with no blood. So Lee is very specific. Whenever if you buy one from him in person, he'll go over exactly how you want it. Basically, whenever you're putting the animal into this, you want to make sure that you get this portion here is going straight down just like this, and that the animal's neck is over in this area. What you don't want to do is have it like this. And the reason is you can kink that cable right here. So you want this to be straight shot to the cable. But you know, Jeff Dunlap, I think, did a video on these and talked about using them, and he likes them. I talked to Kendall Overmeyer, and he really likes them too. Talked to several guys that just swear by this thing. So we'll see. I'm hoping that it's a good way to do a bloodless dispatch. That way, not so much blood on the pelts, not so much blood in the truck, and of course I'm still going to carry my 22, you know, and that's how I dispatched up until now. But we're going to give it a try this year. And I mean, I'm not going to do any dispatch videos just because I think that it's not that I think they're in poor taste. I mean, I would actually like to see how people dispatch, because, you know what I mean, I had questions, especially in the very beginning, of how people dispatch. But, you know, for trapping, I don't think it's a good idea to do dispatch videos and put them out there. I just don't think it's a good thing. So I'm not going to do any dispatch videos, but I will definitely update you on, you know, how this thing works after having used it a few times, and let you know what I think about the overall deal. So not cheap. It's an investment. You know, it was $130, so not a cheap tool, but from everything that I've heard, it's the best one going right now. So we'll check that out too. But anyway, that's it. Update from the MTA. Glad I got to go to the rendezvous. See a lot of people, you know, see a lot of friends, and had a great time. So if you get a chance, go to your state trapping rendezvous or your state trapping association meeting. They're great. You can meet a lot of people. You can learn a lot. The demos are great. Free shipping, you know what I mean? You don't have to pay shipping on this stuff. So it's a good time. So I encourage you to do so. If you got one, go check it out. Thanks.